Yeah, I had an interesting trip up to Illinois. Didn't come out, didn't play well enough to win both games. Battled hard. We're shorthanded right now, and I got to give credit to our team for playing extremely hard. But right now, we're not an every possession team, and for us to win games in conference, we're really going to have to get to where we're an every possession team, where we're locked in every single possession. Faced some adversity, had some different things going on. Losing a player and then losing a player during the game. Lost our best rebounder during the Eastern Illinois game. Just played a few minutes, but got to give a lot of credit to our freshmen and just the entire team for how hard they're playing. And if we can figure out that we've got to be as focused at every possession of the game as we are once we're down. These two games, we started both games down big, down double digits right at the beginning of the game, and then fought back and played well enough to win at SIUE, and just didn't make free throws. Then at Eastern Illinois, played well enough to get back in the game, scored 55 points in the second half, and had the game where we had a chance to take a lead, and then 3 straight possessions give up offensive rebounds and putbacks and 2 and 1s, and then that was able to give them enough of a cushion to hold on for the victory, and give a lot of credit to them. Sabina Orsova played extremely well for Eastern Illinois with 26 points and 13 rebounds, and just really wore us out. Extremely physical player, and did a nice job for them. And we had Jansen Starks play great at SIUE. Nakia Edom was great against Eastern Illinois. And, Jansen couldn't make a shot, so there's some inconsistencies. But that's what you're going to get, when you're relying on every guard that we have available right now as a freshman. So, at least we're playing with the effort that we need. Now we need to ramp up the focus just a possession or two, and hopefully we can get something started here on Saturday against Jacksonville State. All right.
Coach, can we get an injury update on Kiana? How's Jessica?
Kiana has a doctor's appointment today, and we'll know more after that. So.
What about Jessica?
She caught an elbow in the head. I think she's fine. I was just told she wasn't available for the rest of last night's game, just precautionary things. So.
With the freshmen right now, is there a mental hurdle for them early in games?
Well, this is about that time of year freshmen kind of start hitting the wall, and I don't believe in any of the freshman mistakes and things. I just think people make mistakes, and right now it's the little bitty things. And you look at the two teams we just played. I mean, they're all seniors. I was looking at Eastern Illinois' starting lineup right before the game, and just thinking about it, I mean, they average more than being seniors because of a couple of red shirts, and we average just under being a sophomore. Our average person that we could put on the floor with everybody that we have available, it's just shy of being sophomores. And, that's tough. Those critical moments that experience comes into play. There was a shot goes up. One of our players hesitates just for a second to seek out the contact on the box out, and the senior jabs one way and goes around her the other way. And, that's just one of those things. This time 2 years from now, she's making that play on a freshman in the league. So my biggest thing right now is that we're able to maintain our confidence level in spite of losing games. I mean, we're right there. We're in every game. And it's a slightly different thing every game. Jansen Starks doesn't miss a shot on Saturday. On Monday, she can't make one. Other people can't make one on Saturday. On Monday, they make them. We can't make free throws on Saturday. Monday, we make them. If you'd flip the free throw shooting, we win Saturday, and you're talking about a road split, and then you feel pretty good about a road split on that trip.
How tough has it been without Kiana the last couple of games?
Oh, there's no question. It's been tough, and if the place where it makes it tough is that you don't have that upperclassman that handles the ball on the court to settle things down and get everybody. Even though she's not playing the point guard position, she's not. You don't have that person to be a calming influence, and that can just go get you a basket and use her experience to create things. And so that's made it difficult. But when we're able to just play, like in the game last night, I don't know if we were tight or nervous or just not ready. But at the beginning of the game, we were awful offensively. When we start the game 1 of 17 from the field, and we're not attacking, we're not really doing anything. And then, once they realize, hey, I've got nothing to lose, then they start playing free on offense. And you put up 55 points in the second half against a team that played extremely hard in Eastern Illinois and does a pretty good job defensively. And the difference was we started really attacking, which got us to the free throw line a lot more, which opened up the three-point shot even more. And so we have the ability with what we have on the floor to beat anybody in our league. But the thing is, we've got to be locked in and focused on those single possessions. And a single possession matters.
What sort of treatment has she undergone? MRI
She's had an MRI, and she's at the doctor today to decide. They're deciding what they're going to do from that standpoint. And that's really all we're going to say about it until after we hear back from our doctor exactly what procedure they're going to go through or how we're going to handle it.
Talk about the play of Julia Fox this past weekend.
Yeah, she was consistent. Like, she was the one. I think she had maybe 15 and 14 in the 2 games. She shoots it deep, and the one thing that she really did well this weekend, she averaged 7 free throw attempts a game. She's really starting to attack the basket, and she was the one player. I told the team, she's the one player who's attacking consistently. Nakia Edom can attack the rim if she will go to seek out the contact and get to the free throw line, where she's a great free throw shooter. She'll start scoring a lot more like she did in the second half of the game the other night. But Fox is playing well right now. She's more focused on defense than she was early in the season. And I think she sees an opportunity to kind of cement herself in a lineup with playing time. So I think she's a little more locked in now than she was.
What have been some of the adjustments you've had to make as a head coach when you've got those 4 freshman guards out there?
Well, you try to simplify things a little more, and that's the biggest thing. I would just want them to feel free to play. They can all shoot it. They can all put it on the floor. But we had a lineup last night where we had the 4 of them and a sophomore on the floor, and we basically, the way we play, we want people to shoot it when they're open. And so we try to simplify things a little bit, don't call as much stuff, don't try to do anything complicated defensively that can confuse them. And that's the biggest adjustment we've made. We've had to adjust how we do certain things so that they can just go play without having to overthink everything.
Coach, you return home. You've got Jacksonville State on Saturday. They've won 3 straight. Talk about.
Yeah, they're they've been at home, but they're very athletic. And I'll tell you, Coach Petrie's got them. They get the ball, and they're attacking. They're down the court in 3-4 seconds, and they're attacking the rim in transition. And that's the biggest thing. Candace Morton for them, a junior that is from Lexington, she's playing extremely well, averaging about 18.5 a game. And she shot 43 free throws or something like that. She gets to the free throw line a lot, and she's a great 3-point shooter. Good athlete, but all of them, they get the ball, it's grab the rebound and attack, or grab the rebound, one outlet pass, that person's attacking. They really try to attack the basket in transition and do a great job of it. So we're going to have to really be focused on transition defense and getting back and protecting the paint in transition.
Do they look to be the most improved team in the league this year?
I would say so. They've the thing that, from the outside looking in, they've got some experience now and some confidence in winning a game. And once they've won that first couple of games this season, they've just got a different look to them as the game goes on. Whereas in the past, they beat Eastern Illinois at home, and in the past, the way that game went, they probably lose that game. They had a big lead. Eastern Illinois comes back, and in the past, I would say that team probably would have packed it in and said, "Oh well, here we go again." And right now, they kind of sense, hey, we've got a chance to win ball games, and that's a very, very dangerous thing. It's a great thing for them, but it's dangerous for us. We've got to be focused from the beginning of the game.